EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Watkins motioning over. On 3rd down, it's Allen. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. And even 30 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll run with Mitchell. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Keaton Mitchell, touchdown Bills. That touchdown number 19 on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right to the air is Richardson. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's down on the other side of midfield, mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Downs goes in motion. A second down throw for Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And he's got it at the 1. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with him and take that play away.
Now Allen on 1st down. Open man is Davis. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, offensive coordinators script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run here with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
On second down, Richardson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. From the gun, Richardson completing this one to Downs. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Here's Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Now Richardson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. At 9, Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. This one's caught at the 4. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Bills with the early advantage. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Taylor going to try to pull his way in. Powering forward. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he nearly takes it the distance, just short of the goal line. A spectacular return.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They're called in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Richardson going to get it quickly out to downs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Waste of time.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. To the tight end, Likely. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard.
Keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving. You can score on these guys.
Throwing, Richardson. It's to the left side and taken in by Downs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Downs goes in motion. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On play action, Allen. He'll air this one out for Watkins. Whoa. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing is Allen. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Allen on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Richardson to throw. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. He connects with Mims. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll try to set up the screen here. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On first and 10, and he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. From the gun, Richardson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Richardson. Completing this one to Downs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action here with Allen. Open man downfield. It's Kincaid. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And he's going to take this all the way home. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Bills. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Got it into the hands of Mims. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. Richardson gonna look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. He'll push forward for about a yard. Latu there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Watkins motioning over. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and It pays off there with their first sack of the day.
First and 10 now from the 36. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Colts first down. Here's Richardson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
That caught by Davis. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. The extra point by Bass is good, and the Bills will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Now Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. To throw, it's Richardson. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Throwing is Richardson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Downs goes in motion. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Indy.
Points are huge.
Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more. Now they'll set up to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Allen. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Now Allen to throw on second down. That one underneath to Mitchell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Down, defense. Watch the middle. Watch the middle.
Watkins motioning over. On third down, it's Josh Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8. Richardson. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire... season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
A run on first and goal. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So pushed back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. A give up the middle for Mitchell. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the goal line and in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. He'll drop to throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Has some room inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Buffalo. Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Bills stretch things out even further. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Looking middle, and he's got Downs. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but So often, they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden, there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
And make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And now the referee, looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. Here's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
Given the circumstances here, trailing in the fourth quarter, clearly a four-down territory situation. Nice job giving his quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but with this fresh set of downs, first and goal, they've got to come away with 6. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part, so once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. A run with Taylor. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. Third and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Allen down to an 8, and that should do it.
Get this stop, defense.
Defense, one stop.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.